Good morning. All right. So today, oh man, what is today? Today is August 12th, 2024. And I told myself, like, hey, let's start making these videos daily. Doesn't matter if anyone really watches it. It's not really the point. The point of me just to go out here and just talk through my day, what my plans are, what my goals are. We'll just see what happens. The main reason why I decided to start doing this is, there's two main reasons. One, it gives me an opportunity just to think through my day. Just get out here, really brainstorm what's going on, free think about it, just talk. Back in 2009, when I was serving a mission for my church, we were very good about every night we'd get up, we'd plan for the next day. We'd have a little planner, figure out what we're doing, we'd write it all out, and then the next day we'd follow that plan as best as possible. But there's always things that detracted us because there's more important things along the way, and we would do those, and that's totally fine. But be able to get up and just go ahead and get started the day with knowing what you're going to do was very helpful. Got your day going a lot faster. Anyways, I'm going to try that with this. Just get up and talk about what's going on in life, what I plan on doing for the day, just get things moving. Second thing, I was listening to a video on YouTube, and it was about a guy who, that's what it was. The story was he would go to this personal trainer, and his personal trainer was an extremely fit guy. And he was asking him, like, hey, why don't you create YouTube videos? Just put them out there. Like, you're buff, you could probably get some viewers, be good. But he said, I don't want to be one of those guys. And he thought to himself, the other guy goes, what do you mean by one of those guys? It's, someone who makes these videos and just posts them out there for just to try to gain some publicity or fame, whatever, on YouTube. And he thought about that for a minute. And he goes, well, don't you watch, are you a fan of, like, Arnold or Sam Sulek or these other people, these bodybuilders? What do you think about them? Do you watch them? He goes, yeah, I do. They're inspirational to me. That's what got me up and out of the bed. And he goes, well, just consider for a minute, don't you think it's kind of selfish not to create videos or put content out there for other people to watch? Anyways, that kind of hit me too. I'm like, well, okay, I'll get out here, I'll make some videos, I'll record myself talking. I've done this before in the past, but it always feels weird doing it at creating these. Like, hey, I don't know who's going to watch this, I don't know what the plan is. It feels weird having just people watch me talk, but I don't know, maybe there's other people who are wanting to find a group who's interested in bettering themselves in some way. Yeah, so that's part of the goal I've been thinking about too, as I've been pondering, well, if I can start making these videos, what am I going to talk about? I decided I might just talk about whatever. I have businesses that I'm working on. I have side hustles. I have my core business that I'm working in right now. I have my family. I have things that I'm passionate about. I'll just talk about all of them. So, then another thing is maybe there's other people who are interested in talking about their businesses too. I'm talking about, hey, let's get on social media, let's talk about them, let's post about them, and maybe we'll create a group where we post daily and we encourage each other to continuously post to talk about what we're working on. Yeah, I'll talk about a little bit about what I'm doing. So I have my core job that I work in. So I'm a software engineer, and I'm doing things for a pharmacy company. Well, we build pharmacies for doctors' offices, and that's great. It's actually a really good job. It does keep me challenged, and it provides well for myself and my family. That's perfect. So I dedicate the core a good solid 8 hours of my day to making sure that we get that done. I do work on trying to optimize my time, focusing on making better efficiencies, making it more fun, and getting things done quicker at work. That's what I really like to do. Now on the side, which I'm hoping these will turn into my full-time, or start generating, potentially be my full-time. I have a couple items going on. One is a shirt printing. This is the Merch Makers project that me and 3 or 4 others. Fourth, he's a silent partner, so hard to keep him in mind. But what we do is we make merchandise for others. It's a basic, boring business. People send us their order or what they want printed, and we print them. But we have landed a few clients where we'll do a little bit more than just that. We will actually be tied right into their shops, like their online stores, or we will actually build their stores for them, and then we will handle all of their printing needs. So that's somebody places an order, we will wholesale the shirt, we will print the shirt, and distribute the shirt. And even one of them, they want us to actually push designs out for them too. So one of our core members of our team, he does our design work for us. It's really cool. Anyway, so that's one of the businesses. A second one is a tube rental business. We're in August, so it's still going to be a good time to do this. When I say tube rental business, it actually goes underneath a larger umbrella where we do all sorts of types of rentals. But during the summer, we focus on doing tubes. That's going great. It's great. Get a couple hundred tubes rented out per week. It's really fun too, because we're not necessarily located right near the river. We're slightly on the way, depending if you're coming from the north side of Utah through the American Fork area on your way towards Provo. But hey, it works. We're scaling that. We're getting that larger and larger. We're going to keep pushing it. But this is our second year running, and it's done pretty well for us. So we're going to keep putting more steam behind that and see what we can turn it into. Let's see. So that one's good. And then we had just the general rentals. Yesterday on my Instagram, first time really ever posting on Instagram, I posted a new build I made for my rentals. It's an A-frame ladder that's collapsible. So you take it out wherever you need to, it spreads out into like an A, and then it has 5 shelves on it, and you put boards on there, and you can put whatever you want. That one was interesting because I have on Facebook Marketplace just a regular blanket ladder that people could come commission me to build. But a person reached out to me and said, "Hey, could you build something like this?" And she sent me some pictures. I'm like, "Well, sure, yeah, I can build that." So I built that, and let's 1 second here. I got to fix something else I'm pretty passionate about. My lawnmower's stuck. That's just free spinning. Let's see if we can fix it real quick. Ready, go! And good. You didn't get mad. Sometimes if you push it, oh no, don't fall back to the same hole. You fell back to the same hole. Okay, try to go further. Okay. Go. Okay, cool. Alright, he's free. That's an auto mower. They're pretty cool. It's by Husqvarna. You know how you say it? Alright. Let's flip back. Okay, cool. Yeah, so anyways, we built that A-frame ladder for took me just a little while to put together because I've been working on some other projects. But we got that. But what's fun is as I built it and got completed with it and had some nice pictures, I'll just post it up for rent. Just put pictures of it. Not that I wasn't selling hers, but if somebody showed interest in it, cool, I'll build a second one and then I'll rent that out. Anyways, I posted that and I've had a few bites already on it, and so cool. I was like, I'll be building a second one just to have around to rent out. I listed for $20 a day just to see if anyone wants it. And yep, sure enough, on the first day, I had 3 people reach out already like, hey, I would be interested in renting this. So let's get some in the inventory. So that'll be another thing too, is with the rental business. I like to focus on during the not whenever we're not doing tubes, because that's pretty hot. Just keep expanding my inventory. Try to do unique type items, but also items that people will probably search for too. So like the A-frame ladder, that one's cool. That one's just like, hey, I'm on your site. Oh, cool. I happen to see that you do this thing. I'll get it. They're probably not searching for it specifically. So having common items that people will search for, like tables and chairs and tablecloths, cool. We'll have those there. That will be kind of like the hook items. That'll get them to come over to the site first. And then after they get there, they'll happen to see these other items. That's one of the things that we have with the tube rental business as well. Is we started off just marketing through Facebook Marketplace, and then people just see that we had that tube. Great, they'd message me, we get the tube together, and we'd send it out to them. Or not send it, they'd come pick it up. This year we created a website, plural. The core one is Triple L Rentals. The primary, and that one just has every item that we rent. And it's a third-party tool that's designed for renting. And then I built some smaller websites. I built, what's it called? Was it Provo River Tube Rentals.com. And that one's cool. I built that one. It was really, really simple. I used a simple website tool builder, nothing fancy. Put it together in like a half hour. I'm like, that's fine. But I'm like, that domain name is too long. If I'm going to share that with people, like that's a lot to type in. And I got lucky, and I found a shorter domain, tubeutah.com. Oh, that's great. That's a lot easier to share. I can put that on little signs around, and people can find us. But what's really cool about those websites is they get there and they're like, oh, I want some tubes. But then they also see, oh, life jackets. We need a life jacket. It's cool. It's actually a fairly obvious one. But they also see that, oh, you guys offer not just hand pumps, but electrical pumps. Cool. So that was an upsell. And they're like, oh, you guys offer waterproof phone lanyards. You can take your phone, put it in this lanyard that hangs around your neck. Great. Let's put that on our order too. So this year, we more than doubled our sales from the previous year. And most of that came from just all the add-ons people are doing, besides just renting a tube. So for like the wedding stuff or the event items, excited for that site to start generating additional revenue with extra add-ons. Anyways, so we went down. I can talk more about that tube business at some point, or that rental. We'll keep going. Then a third business I have going on is a website building business. Focus there is target small businesses. So this is, my wife runs a microgreen business as well. But we're targeting like small farms, like microgreen growers, small businesses, doing like service industries. And what we do is we build just lead generation websites for them. Something very, very basic. They land there, they see, or they don't even land there. It just has Facebook posts where they say, hey, like, need a website? It's not much. It's like $25 a month. That's what I'm charging at the moment. And we'll build you a site. No startup fee, no cancellation fee, heck, we'll even design it for you before we even start charging you. And that one's going. We're having we're not flying by any means. And this one I'm experimenting with using a virtual assistant from the Philippines to get out and run my website for me, and to do all my social media, all my communications. And so far, my VA, his name is Philip, he's fantastic. Gets on every day at the time that we told him. He does what I've asked. He does make suggestions now and then. I would like him to do more of that. Like, ideally, I want somebody to like run the business. And if they're gonna do that, I want them to be proposing ideas. Like, they see leads aren't coming through the door, so what can we do better? I want him to do that. And also, we've been getting people biting, like saying like, okay, yeah, I'm kind of interested in this. But then whenever we send them messages, they kind of fizzle out. So this week, I know it goes against what I'm trying to do, trying to make this run all its own, but it's okay. We want to make sure we can get this thing going. I'm having Philip, instead of, as soon as someone shows interest in them, set up a time that I can give them a call. So I'll jump on a phone call with them, talk a bit about the business, what they're trying to do, what we can do to help them, and see if we can land it. Once we get it landed, then I'll have him take over from that point and actually build out the sites. And again, it's not too bad. We use a lot of AI to generate the sites, and then we go in and craft it. So those are my 3 core businesses. I have a 4th one that I'm helping out with as well, more advisory. But that's my brother. He started a warehouse, fulfillment center, co-packing, those are more specific. And me and brother and 2 brothers working on this one, just building out a WMS system, a warehouse management system to track his supplies. That one's coming along. But yeah, so we got a lot going on. My focus is try to find people or find automations to help run these things on their own, where I come in and help unblock whatever there's parts that require additional help. My goal isn't to do them long term, like me be involved long term in the day-to-days. So that's what I'm passionate about. Anyways, so that's a lot what's going on in my life. I also have this other project that we're just kicking around. We slowly got it going on. We have the proof of concept, and we just found another engineer to help out with it. Because for me, it's like we had this idea on a whim. Okay, we'll zoom out a bit. What am I talking about? We're building some software that can ingest information about you. It'll know you, and then it uses an LLM, a language learning model, like ChatGPT. Whenever you talk to it, it has context about you whenever you talk to it. So we're building some neat tools off to the side. We're doing a book building tool that lets you, essentially record yourself like I'm doing right now. Takes all these raw recordings or your social media accounts or whatever you want. You can upload whatever documents or data you want. You have ingest about you, and then one thing that we're experimenting with is saying, I want to build a book. I want to build a self-help book. Use the stories and the content I have talked about to help generate that story or that book. It works. Does what it's supposed to. A lot of tweaking that needs to be done to it. Doesn't have a great UI at all right now. Just talk to it via the terminal. But this new guy that we're talking to is a great UI engineer, and can help put something together for us. So I have that on my list of things to just put on. Just say, hey, let's go tweak this. He's actually built out a bit of the UI already, and I need to go in and register the back-end pieces to it to be able to show on the front end, which I'm excited about. We're going to be try to do streaming of the data, which means that if you've ever used ChatGPT before, whenever you send a message to it, it doesn't just respond back with a giant big splat of data. It streams it in, comes in, and you can watch it typing out in front of you. That's kind of cool. And I saw some neat tech on how to do that. So I'm excited about those little bits, about making that work better. Okay. I think I listed out all my core things that I got going on. Then I'm throwing on this video, just try to do ideally daily. But yeah, we're going to go ideally daily. And if anyone else is interested in doing this too, They're like craving some sort of accountability with each other. Of like, did you do it? Hey, make sure you post. Right back at you. Make sure you're posting too. Let's talk. Maybe we'll create a Facebook group, a group me, a Discord channel. I don't know, something where we can ping each other and upload our videos to each other or something, just to be accountable. Say like, we did it, we posted. Let's get it out there. All right. Well, this is a 20 minutes of just a lot of rambling, but I'm hoping it gives a little bit more background on like who I am, what I'm trying to do. I know it gives me more clarity as I talk. I start to realize all the different points in my life. And it's funny, whenever I don't talk about it, it just all sits in your mind. I start to get I'll start to get overwhelmed. Like, man, I have a lot to get done. Things I need to do. And like little like tasks will pop up in my mind. Like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. But if talking about it out loud, I'm basically essentially creating lists and I'm listing it out. All of it at once, not just little one bits here and there that fade away after I think about something else. So this helps plan my day. Well, yeah, let's get going at it. Let's see what we can do. See if I can get her on the right track. Or I'm already on the right track, but it's not efficient, and that's what I want to work on, is improving my personal life, my family life, and my business life, and make things grow. Okay, guys. Well, we'll go ahead and end it there. Let's see if we can get more of these out on a daily basis. And we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.